Hey everybody, it's Zafzan. How is everybody doing today? Boom. Hey everybody. Gosh, it is hum day, right? So, welcome to broadcast. I am Zafzan, most often uh, referred to as definitely Zafzan, just because it's a branding thing. Because my viewers had bestowed this definitely on me a long time ago when I started streaming online, and I kind of liked it, so I stuck with it. Anyways, hey, if you're here, say hello. And please say hello. Hey, Amy, good to see you. Welcome to broadcast. I just wanted to kind of like share this information with everybody just in case, especially if you're somebody. The reason I want to bring this up is, especially, I want to talk to all of you out there. Hey, Ed, good to see you. Welcome to broadcast. So, hey, Facebook user, I don't know who you are. You probably haven't given StreamYard the permission to feature your name. But your question, do you like being live? Hello, if I don't like being live, why would I be on live? Right? Duh. Or why would I even be called live broadcast and virtual events producer? It's not in branding if I don't like live. Anyways, so folks, to all of you who actually host or organize your own virtual events, I'd like to talk to all of you because, there's all different shapes and forms of virtual events, right? If you're someone who leverages virtual events, whether you're hosting or organizing or producing, say yes in the comments so I can say hello to you. So I kind of want to talk to you guys about this. The reason is, oh my God. So March this year, if you don't already know my story, I launched some sort of a upgraded project, more of a service that I'm offering my, viewers and clients this year is basically, producing virtual events, more like virtual expos, trade exhibitions, career fairs, trade shows, all that stuff. But what I've realized, I remember when I started in live streaming, and if you remember this, right, you kind of think about like, oh my God, back in those days, the questions were, how many platforms do you want to stream to? Maybe you want to just go live on Facebook or live on Twitch or live on, I don't know, Periscope, so all these different live streaming platforms. And initially, a lot of these platforms were free. Forward 10 years later, which is today, I've kind of married the live broadcasting part with doing events. Thus, we have the Expo, component of virtual events. God, this week itself, I think I've set through 5 demos of virtual event platforms. Have you heard of anyone doing that yet this month, right? Hello. Amy says, I want to do more. Amy, I'm sure you're not the only one because like many of us, since pandemic, we're all figuring out how can we leverage virtual events, to our advantage, right? And there's so many ways of doing it, whether you're doing webinar, which is kind of, to me, webinar is getting a little old and monotonous. If you agree, say yes, hello. And, if you're doing online courses, training, for me, I'm doing a little bit more like, I help you reimagine the traditional events, meaning, if you have an in-person event, you're thinking like, how can I bring this online? How can I do this virtual event and then make my attendees feel like it's the actual in-person event? That said, Ed says, to have your name shared on StreamYard, there you go. Thank you for sharing that, Ed. Thank you so much. So I want to share this with all of you in case you happen to find me anywhere streaming and you're wondering, like, who is this gal, right? So I actually started a new show called We Do Virtual Events Live. One of the reasons why I was inspired by a conversation or multiple conversations talking about, hey, I'm podcasting. What do you do? Strategy. What can I do? But I want to bring this all together and figure out, like, how can we put it in a full-blown virtual event where there's a networking component, where there is a exhibition component, where there is a sponsorship component, where there is a collaborative component, matchmaking, speed networking. Y'all understand my language now? Anyways, I started a show and now it's a 12-week episode. So it's called We Do Virtual Events Live. And tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, or if you know more, 9 p.m. New York time, this is the panel that will be showing up. I am so excited, folks. The essentials of choosing the right platform for your virtual event. Raise your hand or say yes in the comment if you feel you'd like to learn more about, selection of the, right virtual event platform for you, whether it's live streaming or whether it's a full blown like exhibition, virtual expo, conference kind of that type of platform, or live streaming. So I have 5 guests tonight, 5 guests. All right. And it's kind of like all over the world right now. So 5 guests who will be speaking about the topic of the essentials of choosing the right platform for your virtual event. The reason I want to show you this picture is because this is an event tech for event management, right? So we're talking about, their challenges or their experiences working with technology, event technology, when they manage the event. So of course, it's important to figure out what platform works for your type of virtual event. So here we have Mark Gordon, Chris Carson, Sherry Hamilton, Arthur Jones, Laura Rubenstein, and myself. And I'm going to show you a little bit of who they are, just a sneak peek at my presenters. So I just want to show. So let's meet my guest speakers on this panel. So tonight, don't forget, 9 p.m. Eastern. And this is who they are. Let me show you. So this is Sherry Hamilton. It's cool how I met Sherry. I met Sherry in one of my live streaming platform groups, right? So I met her there. And long story short, she connected with me because she needed extra hands on deck for one of her projects that, it was an in-person automotive industry conference that went online. So she reached out to me and I was able to connect with her. And I was very, very happy to have met her because she is, as you can see right here, over 25 years of experience, partnered with top Fortune 500, 25 companies, Fortune 25 companies to local charity organizations, as well as regional and national associations. So she's an event planner that has worked this space for a long time, and now she has experienced the virtual events component. Then we also have Mark Gordon, who's in Canada. So the reason I wanted Mark to come on was because, Mark and I are in a Facebook group, and I loved how he and I shared the same idea of keeping things simple when it comes to technology, when producing the virtual event. So I invited him. I'm like, Mark, you got to come on and share your experience when what helped him decide to, pick that platform for his own virtual event. Then we also have Art Jones. So Art and I have been connected since, oh my God, the Blab IM and Periscope days. I don't know if any of you have heard of Blab IM or Periscope. Yep, I kind of am dating myself all the way back there. So we had this platform in the early days of live broadcasting, live streaming, where people can just jump into rooms and meet each other, network, connect, and all that stuff, engage. So Art is in Arizona. So she's a great guy, a lot of, because he's in the business strategies and branding space. So he will also, he mentioned to me one of the platforms that I've not heard of. So I'm going to ask him about it tonight. If you've heard about it, you need to be here. All right. I don't know who's here, but if you are here, please say hello so I can say hello to you back. Yeah. So you go, Amy says, yes, I agree. Webinars. So for me, webinars, I think are tuning out a little bit. There's so many, I wouldn't say sexy, but I'm just saying there's so many other ways of, having or hosting or organizing or producing virtual events that would actually have better ROI. So we're kind of going to talk about that a little bit because when you choose the right platform, you're going to have to figure out like what are your goals, right? So definitely. So you've not heard of that one. Yep. This is a great opportunity to be learning more about the right platform. So, and the other person who I've been connected with for a while is Laura Rubenstein. She's in California. Oh, wow. Laura and I met through this community of live broadcasting and streaming, and she also produces a show for Women Speakers Association. It's an international or global association where they feature all international speakers all the way from just kind of all over the world, So Australia, Canada, USA, the UK. So she has been producing this for over 5 years now, and I thought she'll be a great, panelist for this event tech and event management panel, because Laura actually does some testing for products. So it's going to be cool to see her point of view on choosing the right platform for your virtual events. Then last but not least, if you have not met Chris Carson, you just need to be at the show tonight at 9 p.m. So you got to check Chris Carson out. So his company called Steady Live. When I started following Chris, it was funny because it was one of those live broadcasts that he did for his business. And we started like chatting in the live chat. And now, he serves clients who want to do like live production. So, he talks a lot about, his take is he's very, very, knowledgeable in the mobile streaming. So a lot of his clientele that he served, usually he goes out and serve them in person for streaming. And the tools that he used, the platforms that he used, sometimes just like, oh my God, blow my mind. So you just have to check him out. And then to learn in the chat, Chris Carson and I have birthdays like 5 days apart. So, hey, Sagittarius boy. So we will see you at 9 p.m. tonight in case you're wondering where this is happening. All right, I'm going to put this up so you can see where this is going to be at. You can get all the login information if you ever get lost on the internet. Go to wedovirtualevents.live. And tonight is the conversation on the essentials of choosing the right platform for your virtual event, 9 p.m. Eastern. And in this live video post, you basically can see the two links I've included for the show, the live broadcast tonight. Two places. If you're already in the Facebook group right here for our tribe, we do virtual events live, you can just watch it in the group. If not, come join us, or you can watch at the other link that I included, which is a Crowdcast link. That's our live stage studio where we actually just have people go and have conversation there, engage with one another, in case you're already not in the groups where I'm streaming at. So that's it, everybody. Tonight, again, 9 p.m. This has been a sneak peek of what's coming up tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. We do virtual events live. I'm hosting 5 of my guests from all over the world, and we're going to talk about the essentials of choosing the right platform for your virtual event. So if you're trying to figure out, this virtual event platform thing on your own, maybe you'll like to hear their input first and listen into their experience and see, how they can help you figure out which platform works better for your goals. All right. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. And even if you're watching in replay, do say hello so I can say hello to you back. Other than that, I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everybody.